got a roulette here between two Diamond Brothers. Match versus Kamon, and he starts out with a fortress. Where have I seen this before? Maybe the last roulette, huh? So for the second roulette in a row, I'm going to get some hazards set up on me right off the bat, go figure. And I don't really have anything to do about it except for surfing him and trying to get a 2-hit KO so that he only gets one layer up. And he doesn't want to set up hazards, he just wants to blow up and remove one of my walls, which is pretty acceptable, I guess. As it obviously would have been a 2-hit KO. And now my guy's down low enough that I don't know that I'm going to be able to keep him around for much of anything except for death fodder. Metagross comes in, and I look over at my team, and I realize that my team is pretty Metagross weak. I've got one guy who might be able to live a couple hits, and it would be nice if he wanted to agility up, then I could whirlwind him out. So I'm going to switch out to Scarm, which thankfully is my real Skarmory, not lol Scarm from last roulette and most roulettes. But he T-punches and does over half, which makes me go, what? I quickly do a damage calc, confirm it is CB Metagross, and realize, I've got one chance here to make Metagross not be a pain in my side all match. I'm going to take this risk and hope that he's CB, or he is CB, but hope he doesn't switch, I guess. And he doesn't, and I'm able to get in Ground Man, who will not care about Thunder Punch and be able to finish him off, since he is stuck on Thunder Punch. He is indeed Choice Banded. And he'll be able to finish him off with Earthquake, and that's a dude I get to take down for free, or I guess at the expense of 20% of my Dugtrio's life, but that's well worth it. So, yeah. So finish this thing off, and now I don't have to worry about it, whereas it was going to be a complete terror on the rest of my team. So it's gone, see what he wants to bring in next to make me switch out from here, and then we'll be able to go from there. I'm already up, 6-4, so looking pretty okay so far. Since in a GLISCOR, and I've got a Tyranitar on this team, so I don't want to send him in now, because I don't want to give that GLISCOR Sand Veil. So I'm going to try to keep that Tyranitar in reserve, and I don't really want to hit him with anything, so I'll just go right back to Tengu Man, and this gets to be a familiar sight really quick. Tengu Man versus GLISCOR. Anyway, he sets up Stealth Rock now, so I guess that's why he didn't bother going for it with Fortress. He knew he was going to get it up anyway. So I go ahead and roost off the damage from the Thunder Punch, and, I thought, even if he does want to EQ on that, he's faster anyway, that didn't matter. So I wind him out as he switches in AGGRON, and now he switches into a MACHAMP. So now I see 3 of his remaining 4 guys, so I know all but one of his guys, so that's cool. And I don't have any hazards up, for whatever purpose. This guy still has Flash instead of bloody spikes like he probably should have if I wasn't obsessed with using crazy moves. And Drill Pack for 1/4 of the normal damage it would do to AGGRON. And I'm thinking about what to do here. I'm just going to stay and see what he wants to do. And he just starts off with Ice Punch, I guess predicting a switch. I'm going to continue to blow him out. And Machamp comes back in. I'm a little bit more afraid of Machamp than I am AGGRON because, Dynamic Punch will get me confused, and I don't want to be confused. That wouldn't be very good at all. So I think I switch out here. And who do I switch to? Probably to someone I don't care about. Thinking a while. Oh, I guess he's thinking a while. I've already input my commands. So he's thinking. I guess that's, predicting if I'm going to whirlwind or maybe switch. Does he want to go for the obvious Dynamic Punch or go for something predicting a switch? And what do I do? Oh, no, I don't switch. I don't think I switch. Or do I? No, that's right. I just go for Drill Pick. Yeah, because I just want damage on him. Yeah, I want damage on him. It's super effective, so if I can get some damage on him, then that's all well and good. And instead, GLISCOR comes in instead of AGGRON and doesn't take... Actually takes about as much as AGGRON would have taken after lefties get factored in. So, let's see, I can wind him out again. God, I wish I had spikes up. Or something up, but I don't. So, he Stealth Rocks there, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if that was a misclick or just to save PP. But, anyway, he used Stealth Rock again. And out comes a Rose Raid this time. So, this is his last guy. And, thinking about what to do with this. At the time, I don't feel too threatened. I don't realize until later that, hey, it could have Hidden Power Fire. So, who do I switch to? I switched back to Fake Man. Yeah, expecting Sleep Powder. And I kind of forgot about Stealth Rock, but he was able to live it with quite a bit anyway. So now I've got my Death Fodder and my Sleep Fodder on the same guy, which is, good and bad. It means that once I use my Death Fodder, I have no Sleep Fodder, but it also means that I've got 1 useless guy on my team instead of 2 useless guys on my team. So I think that's overall pretty good. And now I want to switch out to somebody, and who do I want to switch out to? Let's see, we've got, I think I'm going to end up going to, oh, I'm fiddling with my DS then there in the bottom right corner, because you can see the little orange light. That's what I'm doing during this time, but I'm eventually going to switch out to Frostlast, because I kind of want to get Spikes up, because I'm blowing people around with Whirlwind, and 3 of his remaining 4 are affected by Spikes, so that would be good, as well as having a Stab Ice Beam to maybe hit him with, and see what he wants to do. I don't think he'll kill me with 1 hit if he does like Energy Ball or something, and he sets up T-Spikes, which is not too horrible, I guess. Gets me in here essentially for free. And I'm just going to set up some spikes. I feel like that's more valuable right now than getting an Ice Beam off on him. And now I find out, yeah, he does have Hidden Power Fire. And unbelievably, Crystal Man lives it. I'm kind of surprised. And I think this is also the second roulette in a row I get Crystal Man. I think I may even get it in the next roulette too. But anyway, so now I've got a free turn that I didn't expect. And a couple of options here. I could debond him, but I don't want him to set up like a second layer of T-Spikes for free, so I think I'm just going to Ice Beam. I do have Dugtrio who's going to come in, assuming I die here, which I am going to, and can then trap him in there, finish him off with Aerial Ace, so not really worth the risk of debonding and then it not working due to T-Spikes or whatever. So that definitely is low enough that Aerial Ace will kill. Groundman's poisoned, and don't really care. I do have Life Orb, so I guess that's additional damage per turn that I'm taking, but whatevers. It's not like Dugtrio lives many hits anyway, unless they're CB Thunder Punches, eh? So Machamp comes in, and he might have Bullet Punch, but if he does, then I don't really want to switch anything in here. So I'm fairly content to just stay in here and try to Aerial Ace him, I think. I believe that's what I do. Just go for as much damage as I can possibly give him, and if he... Oh no, I go for EQ. Why do I go for EQ? Oh, cause yeah, Stab EQ is stronger than doubled Aerial Ace. I'm silly. Yeah, 120 is less than 150. So that's good. I made the right play in game. So, all right. So now Skarm comes back in, and it's low enough, and unless he runs some speed, he should be slower than Skarm, so I can hit him with Drill Peck, which will be handy whenever he comes in. He'll always have that looming over his head that I can now probably kill him with Drill Peck. He may not get a hit off. So, this time, however, AGGRON comes in, and he doesn't waste any time. He's going to Head Smash now. So, and that right there, that was key play. If I had winded him out to Metagross right there, completely different game. Completely different game. But, because I winded him out to GLISCOR, I'm able to Roost. I should have just roosted on, well, I guess I wasn't sure what he was going to use. I also wasn't sure he was going to be faster. But anyway, now that I see that he's faster, I can Roost, which I guess is kind of bad. You know, I'd kind of rather be faster, and that way I can buy myself a rock resistance. Although if he, well, yeah, that was one thing I was afraid of too. Is if he has Earthquake and I'm Roosting, I'm exposing myself to super effective ground moves. But then again, Head Smash is so strong that neutral Head Smash is stronger than super effective Earthquake. So I realized, that's kind of dumb. Just Roost. So this is one of the most horrible things that's ever happened in a Pokemon match. It's just Skarm is just sitting in here roosting all day and just making AGGRON look like a fool as he's hurting himself with Life Orb recoil, and I'm just roosting off damage all day. And just really a horrible thing to see an AGGRON go down like this to a Ninja Bird. I mean, I love my Skarm. It's my favorite steel type, I think. Sorry, AGGRON. I do love my Skarm. But I'm just going to keep roosting. He Ice Punches this turn, I guess, going for a freeze, but doesn't get it. And I roost back up to full life, so that was just kind of making a sad face there. But Machamp comes back in, takes some more from Spikes, and now he's definitely in range of Drill Peck kill. Drill Peck? Drill Peck kill, there we go. So, is he down to his last guy? I think so. Yep, he's down to his last guy. Alright, so, as you can see from the time of the match, so pretty much every bit of people dying on his side is gonna be over for about 10 minutes. So I don't know. It's kind of spoilers to say who won, but anyway, given the length, look there, he gets a freeze, but I get an instant thaw. So so I have a couple other guys on the team I can use to maybe just outright kill him. So I'm pulling my novelty flash move here, which ordinarily is just functions as a pseudo hazing move to give them an incentive to switch. But in this case, he's down to his last guy, so it's just gonna make him really inaccurate, which, you know, isn't too horrible. I mean, if you're down to your last guy, it's not like lowering at your accuracy is the worst thing that can happen to you. There are moves like, you know, Parish Song, which would actually kill you. But anyway, so I'm just gonna stay in here because I don't think I've ever gotten anyone down to -6 accuracy with this guy. I don't think I've ever gotten to pull off more than 2 flashes anyway. So I go to my Death Fodder to see if I can maybe get him to wake up and pull off 2 or 3 surfs while he keeps missing stuff. But he's not going to miss Earthquake. It doesn't even make sense for Earthquake to miss. But anyway, so my dude doesn't get to do any damage to him. And he's got full life right now, but, you know, I'm going to go ahead and blow up in case he hits Earthquake for the second time in a row when he's got, I forget how much -6 accuracy is, but he hits it anyway. And I explode, it leaves him in critical, which makes me really sad, because now he's just going to roost that back off. Urgh! So Commando Man comes in, and I'm thinking, okay, this is DD-T-Tar. I can set up on him. He has, like, no accuracy. I forget if it's 25% or 33%. I'll probably put that up as annotation, I guess. So I'm just going to DD up a few times. Unfortunately, Sand is now active, so I'm going to have to be wary of me missing with stuff. But he has -6 accuracy stages. That shouldn't matter. So, you know, he should never be able to hit me anyway. So I get a flinch off that, which is nice. And I think I may go for another DD here. But this guy is obviously, he's DD-T-Tar, which is really old school. And doesn't run much, if any, defense. So if he whacks me with a stab EQ, I'm probably dead. But he plays a little defense, go ahead and roosting back up. And the bad thing is, if Tyranitar doesn't pull this off, we're going to have to cut to PP stall. So I really, really, really want him to pull this off. And Stab Rock Slide is probably going to be the strongest thing I have, as well as the chance of getting the flinch. I dodged an EQ somehow, so I guess I just jumped over the Shockwave. And Poison's continuing to take its toll, although I do have leftovers to make it hurt less. It is just normal poison after all. Rock Slide does half, so I'm thinking, you know, I can 2-hit KO it, but I don't want to only deal, like, net not more than, like, 20% damage when I've got poison on me. So at some point I think Oh no, that's right. I just keep going for it and trying to flinch him, but he pulls off EQ through -6 accuracy, and I'm like, oh, here we go. PP stall, commence, so Skarm's gonna come in, and yeah, it comes down to how much total PP do I have versus how much total PP does he have, and I don't know, I guess if you guys want to find out, skip to the end of the vid. I'm not gonna narrate over this, it's just gonna be some PP stall, so see who comes out of it in the end. Skip ahead if you want to, or listen to song. Oh, wait a minute. Before we do that, I'm gonna show my last Pokemon from each side, just to show epic stuff about to commence. But anyway, so I'm just gonna waste moves. He's just gonna waste moves. He can't kill me. I can't kill him. So we're just gonna PP stall here. All right, so that'll do it for this. Thanks for watching. Enjoy PP stall if you are named Makar Locomotive. And I'll catch you guys for the next one, where there will not be PP stall. Later days.
throw it all away. No one can break you, nobody can tear you. You live an endless life forever. All the darkness, the dozens in the dusk, throw it all away. You see a light wherever you go. You have to face it again and again, and again and again. Darkness that dozes in the dusk, throw it all away. No one can break you, nobody can tear you. You live an endless life forever. All the darkness that dozes in the dusk, throw it all away. You see a light wherever you go. You have to face it again and again. You live and it's life forever. Darkness that dozes in the dusk, throw it all away. No one can break you, nobody can tear you. You live in